Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hey, people. Hello, people. Hi. I'm here. Let me check if everything is fine. I don't know. Oh, yes, my face is okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. Hello, hello. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Hula. Good evening. Good evening. So tonight we have a bit of a special stream because actually I was discussing with Zwei, and he was saying that he was working on some missing items that we have in the game, some missing parts, some new areas, and maybe we will reveal some of that in the next streams. But hello, Tony. Good evening. Hi. So maybe we'll reveal that in the next streams. But while we were discussing about that, which was actually a few minutes ago, we were also saying, it's a really a problem that today we are still missing some of the basic characters, right? And some of the basic characters are not very easy to create because they are very special. So like the Cleros female or Clyros female, depending how you want to pronounce it. Like the lemurs, the male and the female. So there are races which needs to have something a bit special, to their design, and for this reason, I think it really needs an artist, that goes and creates them the proper way and also adds a bit of a, special traits to their to their physique and such, to their body. But there is one that is missing since very long time, which is the alien female. And the alien female is nothing else than just a normal human female, right? We have the male version, but we don't have the female version. And now what I was thinking was like, why we need to remodel from scratch a normal female, considering that there are a million programs, that just create this kind of stuff. And so today, the idea is to try to see if any of the existing programs that are made to create characters and cinematics and whatever can actually create a good human female that we can use in our game. Now, to create this is done. The upgrade to, wow, that's a lot of white. To create a human female model, or anyway, to create a model, right? We need a number of things. Okay, so it's not that easy that you just get a model from the internet and everything is fine, right? But let's say the first thing that we need the body geometry, where body means really just a second, because I just realized. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just had to do something I forgot. So the body geometry means well, yes, means the body. Okay. So the pure geometry, so the pure triangles, let's say, triangles, polygons, right, for the body, right, including the head, and the eyes, right? Why I'm saying that? Because usually the head and the eyes may be modeled with different programs or maybe made with different programs, but we need, the body geometry. On top of that, we will need hair variations potentially. So there may be different hairstyle, so I think that one for basic for now is okay, but I think that such programs are also able to create, some hairstyles. At least they should. Then we need the clothes, at least some clothes. And I would say, well, let me do this though, because in reality, for us, the clothes are we don't have naked models. Like if you remove all your armor and everything, the model anyway has a kind of a basic style. So it has basic boots, basic pants. Usually they are like villagers or peasant kind of. Right, and these ones are important because usually the 3D model programs that are allowing you to create a basic body, usually they give you the naked body and then you sculpt on top additional stuff, which may be a problem for me because again I'm not a sculptor, so I need already some basic cloths on top, right, of the basic geometry, of the naked geometry. Then we need the hairstyles, yes, the clothes, yes. And then the next problem is, okay, the face. The face, I think, is not too much of an issue. I think that these programs can anyway design, the base face traits, because we need some base face traits and we can decide a bit like the jaw, if it's a bit stronger or not, or something like that. And then we need the rig, right? Now we did the rig. So yeah, before that, we need a proper poly count, right? So usually these programs are made to create very high quality models. And in our game, since we are an MMO, we cannot create hyper realistic, like if it's a TV movie or something, kind of character. So we need to have a proper poly count, which is in the range of, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, but it cannot be 50,000, okay? And I think by default, unfortunately, these programs are creating a kind of a 50,000 polygons, right? So we need to decide how much. I don't know. I think I need to access way what is a decent poly count, but I think it's about 10K. Poly count for a character with base clothes on him, like 10K, like, I don't know, 8K, 10K. I'm asking him. I don't know. For now, let's say 8K, but we will see. Okay, we will see. For sure, not 1 or 2K like the one that we have in Planeshift today. So basically, in Planeshift today, the basic character is between 1 and 2K polygons. So number of triangles, geometry. I think we can have at least 4 times that. Okay. Okay, he linked me to a document. Player characters, LOD 09K. Okay, I was perfectly in the range. You see how we are synchronized between the team. Wow. Hello, Raoni. Making females. You like it, eh? Also because by default they are naked, I think. So, but I will try to be careful on that because there are certain rules on Twitch that you cannot show naked people. So I will try to see if we can avoid, even if it's just a puppet, you know. But I think it may be annoying to the Twitch term of service. So I will see. If you prefer to frame for player, it might be possible to use cinematic quality character. No, we are not pre-rendering the frames. The chat frame on your stream is partially hidden. Thank you. Yes, it is. But we are in the wrong. We are in the wrong scene anyway. Okay, but in that one was hidden. Thank you. And again, we lost the Winamp. Fuck. Why every time we lose it? Why? Why every time there is at least one control that is going crazy? Tell me. Why? Why there is always one control that is going crazy? No idea. Fuck. Wait. Maybe I know. Maybe I have a way to fix it. No. Okay, I will fix it later. I don't care about it now. But yeah, I cannot fix that. Okay. So I think 9K can be fine. Between 8 and 9K. Okay. So synchronized, yes. Perfectly synchronized. Okay, so what I was saying? Yes, what we need. Then probably we need the rigging, right? The rigging is the skeleton that you put inside the body of the puppet, of the character, to actually animate it, right? And the problem of that rigging is that we have the PS Unreal one, so we need to be sure that is kind of compatible with it. So we need to check the compatibility of this rig, of this model with the rig that we already have, right? So are the hands in the right position and all of that. Then when you have the rigging, you need to have the weighting, and which is basically the way the character moves based to the skeleton. And this one, unfortunately, will have to be done, or anyway, this one will have to be done. Then you need the textures, and the texture I think we will have to create ourselves. I don't think we can. We can try to check for, you know, a standard medieval lady, but I don't know if we will find it. Okay, so if we are lucky, we also have the texture of standard clothes. If not, I think we will have to remake them. Then when you have the textures, you need to create the additional armor components, right? So at the moment we have at least the plate armor, which is a separate mesh, and we have all the textures. So let me call it basic textures, and then we have all the texture for the different variations. So for example, texture for leather armor, for chainmail, for plate, and such, right? Yes, and then when we reach that point, I think then we will be in good shape, right? So so let me save it as human female. Real mission human female. Now the problem of this list is that many of these elements is something that require an artist to work on it, right? But tonight we are gonna try something. Do not try at home. No, I mean try something, which is to see if we can reuse something that already exists as much as possible. And I'm not an expert of that, but I'm going to become an expert in the next 2 hours. Okay. So there is one program that I downloaded, which I remember from the old days. I mean, 10, 15, 20 years ago, which seems to still be here, and it's called the DAZ Studio. Now, the application is free, but I think that unfortunately you need to pay when you want to export. I'm not sure, I never used it. So it is my first run. If any of you has any knowledge of this program, or has any knowledge of similar program like Poser 3D or other similar programs, let me know, because maybe we can go and install those as well, right? This one, but I mean, if we find a model that is good for us, you know, and is solving the body, the hair, the face, and the basic texture, I think we can pay for it. It's not a big problem if it's a reasonable price. Obviously, if it's 500 euro, no. But if it's a reasonable price, I think we can pay for it and export it. Right? You consider Make Human? No, Make Human. I don't know what is it. I don't think you. I mean, I hope it's not the one of Epic. No, this one I never. But maybe I remember this logo. We can try it. Make Human. I know DAZ and I know Poser. Make Human. Open source tool for making 3D characters. Is it good? I mean, do you ever use it? Or are there any screenshots or assets or okay, if you think it's a good choice. At this point, we recommend that you download the stable release. What do you mean at this point? Is this project still alive or? At this point? Probably because maybe 1.2 was in beta for a long time and... But thank you, it's a very good suggestion. If it's GPL or whatever, if it's open source. I read a lot about it in the Blender community. Okay. I'm trying to click on download, but it seems to take forever, so I don't know. Yeah, we can search Make Human YouTube. Why not? I don't know. Make Human. Make Human female, though. Make Human female. Make skin creating material for Make Human. Female character model. Okay, let me see.
Look when exported to material file tab has been created for but more interesting diffuse texture for the, let's say, things which you want to achieve with a simple
it depends if it comes already with pre-configured materials or not.
Mesh. Now we want to add and press enough geometry to move around.
We can download it. If he's allowing us to download it, we can download it. Make Human 120. Make Human 120 is the current stable release. You can find the full release here. Okay, for Windows, download it here. Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. And we'll install this one as well. Okay, it's downloaded. It's 300 megabytes, but it should take little time. Meanwhile, we are in this thing. I really have no idea where to start. But anyway, we will click on open. We can click on open and see what happens. New content directory detected. A potential content directory has been detected. See, does 3D application data, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to add it as a known content directory? What do you mean C Des 3D? I never had Des 3D. I asked him to install it in another place. Okay, I already installed it where the hell he wanted to install. But, okay. Fine. I wanted to have it in another place, but yes, I would say yes. If you decided that he's there, then let's go. Does Studio improvement participation? Please help us. Does Studio to allow crashing information user statistics? Okay. I can send you my crashes. Connect to your Des 3D account. Okay. No problem. Okay, easy. Success. You are now connected. Being connected allows you to install program and receive up to minutes. Okay. Dazom Studio Scene Builder Active Tutorial Quick Start Guide. I think we should read the Quick Start Guide. Provide the ability to walk through various tasks. Blah, blah, blah. When you click on Start Lesson, blah. If you're interested and you couldn't connect to the internet, you can also show a video. Start lesson. Getting started. Welcome to Getting Started Interactive Lesson. After completing this lesson, you will be able to build and render scene using Click the new action in the toolbar. This gives you a fresh scene. Since it's tutorial specific and made for NVIDIA, what is NVIDIA Array Render Engine? Who cares about NVIDIA? Who cares about the render engine? You need to switch the active render to NVIDIA Array. Okay, you will want to load the fixture as a model panel. We're doing this in the content panel under figure, people, female, real. He already knows, you see? He already knows. File, figures, people. I would say is guided enough. Female, real world. And double click on Genesis 8 basic female. There is also Genesis 8.1 basic female, but let's follow the tutorial. Okay. Save your progress at any time by using the shortcut Ctrl S or use the save action in the main menu bar. Okay. That's Studio. Alien female. Droop. You have now completed the first step in this lesson series. When you are ready, continue to the next lesson or press stop below to practice what you learned. Okay. Locate and click dressing a figure. Why is it? I would never click there. Why? Why dress a figure is in the bottom right instead of the... Okay, anyway. Because it's a tutorial, sorry. It's now time to dress our figure. First, open the barefooted dancer scene that you created and saved in the last session. I didn't create anything. And select open in the action menu file bar the scene. Okay, I didn't create any scene in the previous session, but I think it's okay. It's the same thing. Bro, you asked me to do this already. Shirts. Wardrobe shirts. Bartod top. Click on the rocker top. Rocker top we don't have. We only have this one. We only have this one, bro. And double click on the rocker top. Okay, now go to the smart content panel and click on the wardrobe skirts. Okay. And double click on the rocker skirt. I only have the Bardot, I'm sorry. Okay, continue. Follow the arrows to the smart content panel. Double click on the material you would like to use. Follow on what? Click on the smart content panel and double click the material. The material, I don't know. There is only one material, bro. Follow the arrow counterpart. No. With the rocker top, you will see an MDL material option. For this render, NVIDIA Ray Engine is also RSL material. But yeah, this way we're going to render. Okay. Go to the smart content and apply the array Genesis female material. It seems that the tutorial is slightly different from the application, because it's actually not apply the material to the skirt. This is what she's saying, but array skin, eyelashes, feminine, female, settings, skin. I don't see any. The only place where I have skirts is this one, but this one doesn't have. Okay, I cannot do it. To give her hair, locate and double click on the hair icon. Okay, short. To lose, this one corresponds. Okay. Main menu bar and the file menu bar. You can find. Okay, before you move on, save your scene. Very easy. Congratulations, adding closing hair is just that simple. Now you have completed the second step in this lesson series. When you are ready, continue to the next lesson and stop to practice what you have learned. Okay, let me just try to click on stuff and see what happens, okay? Like, for example, can I know the polygons? Okay, for example, how do I pan the view? Okay, I cannot pan the view. It's not possible to pan the view with any combination of Control, Shift, Alt, click. Fuck. Okay, probably I need to select the right thingy. I can also fly through. Fly through is very nice. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. I can click on a lot of stuff, like if she's made of pieces. I think obviously she's made of pieces, but it would be nice if we could go into wow. The wireframe is a bit heavy, but don't worry, we can always reduce it later on. So at the moment, I think it's good that it's heavy. We can reduce it at any time. So this is not a problem at all, right? This is not a problem at all. Okay. The only thing is that, wow, it became a robot. Wow. Okay. Texture shaded. Window menu paints scene info for the poly count. Yeah, at the moment I think it's more on the 30,000-40,000 range, but it's okay. Window menu panel paints and then scene info. Wow. Total vertices 212,000. Holy shit. Active and base. I think it's the air which is making things a bit too heavy, because I think the hair has different yeah, but obviously 200,000 polygons is not something that we can use. Like, for example, for the feet, we can just we just have we will just have a shoe, and so it will be 10 times easier, right? So we don't need all that poly count. I really don't understand how they make 200,000 polygons. Is a kind of a mystery to me. But it's possible that the air, yeah, is here, is in the air. You see the air? Yeah, the air is more on the thousands. But the body itself is not too high. The shirt is kind of high, but the pure body is not too high. Yeah, the skirt is also kind of high, but the body's okay. The mouth seems to be a bit crazy, but mostly it's the hair, right? Consider the people that are using this program are more interested in the final result instead of, you know, the poly count, because most likely they are using it for rendering, so they are not really scared about the poly count. So okay, let me try guided tours. Getting started, dressing a figure, we did it. Adding an environment we really don't care, so I will skip it. Posing a figure, we absolutely don't care, because we need it exactly in this position, so in the A position, which is exactly the position that we have in Unreal. Shaping a figure, I don't know what it means. Start shaping your character by opening barefoot dancer scene you created in 7-star legends. Okay, but this one, since it's already specifically made, why is always saying the same thing? Scene panel. You're able to manipulate. Okay. Remember, whenever you select in the scene panel, you're able to manipulate. In the sense that I can probably rotate. Wick. Yeah, the character is already pre-made, you see, to have all the constraints that actually make sense. So I cannot really put the head in an impossible position. So it's already made in a way that, so the control rig is already pretty smart, right? At least it looked to me kind of smart now. Yeah, it is. So it's already kind of smart, so that you can, you know, pose the character the way you want. Okay, now let me do something to understand how this works. Let's say that I love this model and I want to export it. Do I need to pay for it, or how does it work? Export BioVision. No, FBX. Okay, it seems that I can export FBX. So what are the limitations of this thing? So how do I learn the limitations of, or the license, right? I need to understand the license of this guy. That's 3D license. Free content, because, you know, when you go on their website, everything is free, everything is nice, everything is beautiful. But then when you start to read the stuff, maybe it's not that good, you know? Because obviously they have to make money out of this. They cannot give you, you know, this is a company, so why such a simple question is not the first thing that is open source. Wow. That's Bridge open source project. We can customize open source. That's Bridges. That Bridge open source. Okay. License agreement. Hello, Nagar Pratamesh. Will you be my girlfriend? I'm a man. I'm a feline man. I'm a tiger. Are you a tiger as well? Hello, Sean. You missed me yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was not available because sometimes real life kicks in, you know, and we need to do stuff. License agreement. Does grant your user obligation. License fee. User agreed to pay DAS prior to or concurrent with delivery of the content. The full license fee for use of the content. Okay. User agreed to pay DAS annual applicable taxes in conjunction with the purchase of the license. User agreed to pay DAS all cost, expense, and attorney fee, expand the declaration of the license fee and applicable taxes. whether finding a low set. Okay, so basically what they are saying is that the cost is related to the content. And that's kind of interesting. The only problem is, how do I know? Some content offer user the ability to purchase an adult license for commercial printing. I don't want to print it. It's not very clear. I mean, it doesn't say much, apart from the fact that you need to pay by content, which I can be fine, depending on the price, right? Depending on the price. Maybe the basic model is free, so let's try to do something. Let's try to go on their library. Any app, game, video game made with a model, depending on what a user does, requires an interactive license. Okay. Let me try to go on their store. So, for example, Genesis. So we have this Genesis thing, right? We have this Genesis thing. So let's say that I want to search for medieval female. Not in my assets, in any assets. Top resources. I would like to search. Can I search by name or what? Hexagon. No, but that's the store. Wait, that's the store. That's the store. That's the store. Okay. Shop. Weekly freebies, free 3D models. Okay. Let me search for medieval female. Yeah, make human will be easier on the license. I understand. So, for example, I mean, just an example, right? Inspired pose for Genesis 8 and 8.1 female, $10. So, for example, what I get with this $10. Artist, that's original. Compatible figure, Genesis 8.1, Genesis 8 female, compatible software. So I get this girl. I don't know if I get the arc or the... Probably I get the arc and the... I mean the bow and the hair and the clothes. I think this is what I get. Optional license add-on. Interactive license. Here it is. So there is an additional $10, which is very reasonable, for the interactive license, right? Interactive license. Interactive licenses. What the standard license agreements cover? Whenever you purchase 3D content from DAS, it comes with a certain rights, allow you to use the console. Some of the rights include render image, render videos, render HDI. Okay. Any of these that you reproduce to render are completely owned by you, and so you can use them commercially, modify them, sell them, promote them as protected by the end user agreement. This is because the end product is a render as opposed to the actual 3D content. Okay, perfect. So in our case, it's a video game, so we need the actual 3D content. We don't need just an image, right? Certain application of models from DAS 3D require an interactive license if you want to use what product in a particular way. Any game, app, video game where the model changes depending on what the user does requires an interactive license. Example, if a 3D model moves. Perfect. So it's our case. Because apps and games distribute a rendered version of the 3D model you have purchased to alter or manipulate it, they are not covered by the standard license. Okay. If you're using the content for a game engine, they will not be distributed. Okay, so if you do it for yourself, but we distribute it. While plenty of 3D content from does come with interactive license option, select item do not. The creator of each product choose. Okay, so it's based on the creator. Read the full art of the UI. Okay, more interactive license can be fine. I don't know. Okay. My question though is the basic Genesis model does he have the interactive license or not? The basic Genesis 8. You say is 70 plus 100? 70 plus 100 start to be annoying. $70 plus 100 start to be annoying, but because the question is, if I get a character model like this one, you know, just random, right? This one, and I get the interactive license, is this covering also the Genesis, or I need to purchase the Genesis on top of it, considering that it will be basically completely covered by the cloth, right? That's a very, you know, basic question that we need to understand. It should be in the frequently asked question, I guess. Is not. Is there something about Genesis license? Genesis, wait, interactive license. Because they continue to say that you need to purchase for each individual asset, but okay, but Genesis 8 is coming as default. Where did you find that 70 plus 100? Why they don't have such a basic question? And if you would like to use DAS 3D owned content listed as DADS originals for 3D use, you will need to purchase an interactive license. No, I just want to use the basic character. I don't know. I don't know, boys. It's not very clear. It's not very clear. But anyway, okay. First, let's see if we find a medieval. I mean, if we find something that we like, because at the end, if we don't find something that we like, is of little interest to us, right? So let's say that I go under shop and I search for medieval female. 132 items. Okay. Okay. So we have a basic, like for example, this one is costing 19.95 and plus the interactive license is 35. So I would say it's very reasonable. The only problem I have that the way they sculpted the cloth will make this not very easy for us. But the cloth is nice. It's definitely a nice cloth that we could use. We could also model, but I think that the time we take to model this thing is definitely worth $30. DAS 3D General Starter Essentials. Okay. I think you can just remove the .com and everything else will work. Genesis 8 Starter Essentials. 69 plus 100. Genesis 8 Start Essential is a content bundle for Genesis 8. This huge pack is included for free with your Dust Download Studio. For now, it is to rented with a pro impressive collection of clothes. Genesis 8 female measurement, blah, blah, blah. What's included? Basic wear outfit, tools air, 15 male poses. Because, you know, we don't need all of this. You know, there are millions of animations. Kick, I5, I mean, all these animations, all the mail, all the, you know. I mean, obviously, all of this for, you know, $100 maybe is okay, but we just need a basic figure, so I can probably find it free somewhere else, you know, but this is just a test. This is just a test to understand. But this cloth is very nice, huh? Do you want to have an alien female have this cloth? I think it's nice. I think it's not bad. The problem is how much work we are gonna need to then reduce it in poly count. Because looking at this model, the poly count is crazy. It's super high. It's super high. I don't know if I like the hat. Probably not. But I like the shoes. And shoes are very, very nice. I think, for example, this is a very good model. There is a very good model, for example. For example, and this one is a modification of the same one. Right? And for example, this one is costing 12 plus 10, which is very low. So it's $23, which is like 20 euro for this, right? Which is not bad at all. I mean, we don't really need the Genesis on top because we can carve out, you know. So I mean, I think if I need to find just a human face and this part of the body, it's super easy. The problem is the clothes and the shoes and maybe the hat. I don't think we can use the hat though, because I think we need the normal hair. So basically, you know, we can make the upper part without using the Genesis and just take the cloth only, right? So basically I can start, just to rephrase it better, I can start from here, you know, and add the few polygons that are missing for the feet and adding, you know, two hands that I can find anywhere. Now the face may be slightly harder, but I think this cloth, including texture, $25 is a very good price. With all these variations, by the way. It's a very good price. I mean, for sure it will cost you way more than $25 to do this. Way more. Way more. Okay, so because we can also buy it, you know, and then plug it in on Make Human, you know. I mean, we can do it in Blender. We can take this one. Okay, so let me put a bookmark on this one because this one I think is kind of nice. Can I have female alien female? This one is very, very nice. I really like. Do you like it or not? I mean, do you figure the alien female to look like this or not? Maybe not with the hat. Maybe we can remove the hat, but just the part below. I think it's very nice. And the textures are really kind of medieval. Like this one green or this one, well, this one green, for example, I think is kind of plane shift. Like these two in the middle, the green and this one with pastel colors, I think will fit very well for us. The one on the left, not much, unless he's a very rich person. And the one on the right also, unless he's a very rich person. But I think we can, you know. I think the two in the middle are the best. This one, the green and the one on the right. But with this pack, we get them all, right? We get them all because it's including. I hope so. It's including the textures, right? Otherwise, they would not show them. Thank you, Barmaid. No. This texture expand the possibility. Blah blah blah. These are only the textures, I think. I fear that these are only the textures. These are only the textures. These are only the textures because he's saying that he requires this one. In fact, the price seems to be a bit too good, I have to say. The price looked a bit too good to be true. But still, I think it's reasonable, but it obviously starts to be a bit more pricey. It starts to be a bit more pricey, but I think it's very nice. I think even just as a reference, we can, or we can just buy the textures and then UV them again, but I think it would be annoying. For example, this one is an outfit texture. Again, these one are only the textures, Don't get fooled by that. These one are only the textures, okay. And they're based on what? On this product. They are based on this product, which to me looks more like a robe. I mean, like a wizard robe, but fine. And this one is 9 plus 35. Consider that we will have to basically destroy this with for poly count. So if it's really a robe that is super simple like this, I don't even know if it's worth it, you know. I mean, it's worth it if he has nice textures and a nice shape. Otherwise, it's really too simple. Okay, but it's nice. It's nice to see that we have all these options. This one starts to be a bit too... Nah. I think the one that I like the most is this one. He's the first one that we saw. I don't know. I don't know. This one is a bit too much, huh? As a normal villager. It's a bit too much, huh? As a normal villager, maybe... maybe not. Very nice clocks. Clock? How do you say clock? I don't know. Maiden Princess. Very nice. But it's a bit too much. But very nice. Look at this one in the middle. Very nice dress. Very, 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 very nice. Very nice. I love it. Cards tend to run a lot. Yeah, they tend to run a lot, but you know, the the cloth is rigged to the skeleton, so it will move with them, so it's not too much of a problem. We have already the wizard robes and they look okay. I mean, the best will be to put it in as a real robe, but this one is too much. This one is the princess. This one is too much. This one is not too bad as well, but okay, but at least we understood how it works. And also we understood that in terms of free models, there is basically nothing, or not, I don't know. How do I select in the shop only the free models, for example? Artist, okay. Genre, okay. Figure, okay. Software, okay. How do I, for example, here it says weekly freebies. Weekly freebies. Get free 3D models. Sale minus 100%. So basically these one are giving, maybe they have the same weekly concept, you know, of so that if you catch them every week, they give it to you, but then the next week you have to pay again. So you have to follow their website, you know, and you see there is a DAS to Unity and DAS to Unreal. So probably you can already rig it. Okay. Sort by price. I don't see the sort. Where is it? It is the full model. The full list. Vendor stuff pick, resource and add-on. So if I search like medieval, sorry, where is the sort by price, low to high? Okay, like this. It did it already? The minimum starts at $2, $3. So, well, you know, we can always look at this stuff because, like, this one for $7 is a nice dress. But okay. Now I was hoping, but it was just a hope. But probably, yeah. That the base model, right, was free, and then they were trying to sell the props on top. Unfortunately, they sell you also the base model. Which is kind of a problem, but it's okay. I mean, we learned something. Let me try the other one, which is Poser 3D. Let me see how it works, their license. And we downloaded the thing, you know? We downloaded the... what? We downloaded... Make Human. Right? We can try to see how it is. Make Human for Windows. README. Should I just launch it, or is this the installer, or is this the product? Welcome to Make Human. Install for everyone. Install for everyone and put it under under C, My Programs, GFX, and Make Human Community. make human. Okay, we can try this one as well. Yeah, if the base was free and the robe was costing what it was costing, I think I would buy it right now and we would be done. Now spending another $170 on top, I don't know. I mean, we can, but doesn't seem to get the value, right? Because unless we want to make many characters out of it, I don't think that spending $180 is, considering the work that then we need to put into it to reduce the poly count and everything and shape it to our rig. Because the problem is that, yes, the people that are paying maybe $200 for this, they are using it fully. So they are using the rig, they are using the poses, they are using the animations. In our case, we will trash all of that. So sounds a bit stupid to pay $200 and then trash 90% of it, right? So I assume the make human is GPL. So whatever I get out of it, like we said, is I can use for free, right? I mean, I hope they didn't make the freaking generated model GPL as well, because I will kill them. Make human license of content. Because, bro, if they really made it like that, then we can kill them. We want to make clear that there is a limit to the CC0 exception. The exception doesn't apply when you use make human for what is intended for. Design a model in the UI and export so you can make something to it further down the line. Specifically, CC0 exception does not apply if linking make human as a line. Okay. So, but basically the models are CC0. So yeah, is the freaking license explanation? Fuck. Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you spend $200, we can pay a commission artist exactly, and it will probably be a better result at the end. So yeah. Okay, let me see. Make human community. Oh my god, this model is really awful. Okay. I mean, the position of the legs is terrible, but okay. Fine. Gender, male or female? Okay. Age. Wow. The age is insane. The age is insane. The fact that he's becoming older is insane. Very nice. Yeah, but the problem is that the base model is pretty bad. The base model is pretty bad. Proportions are all fucked up. No, I don't think I can use this model. I mean, look at the hips and the legs position. I mean, it's absolutely. Maybe you can change it, but it's absolutely horrible. is absolutely horrible. No, I cannot even look at it. I cannot even look at it, boys. Is no. Is please don't. Is, I mean, nice try, boys, but if you want to make a monster, maybe like you can make a monster like this, but if you want to make a character, I don't know. Maybe there are settings, you know, but to me it seems that the base model is fucked up. I would say the torso and the hips and the legs. So look at this. It seems he has a broken feet, you know, because it's coming in one direction and the feet is going in another direction. I don't know. But maybe when you move it, maybe when you move the bone, it becomes slightly better. I mean, actually, I should give him a bit of maybe a bit more time, but pose, animate, pose, make human, fight, standing. Okay, when he's standing, actually the feet looks more normal. So when yeah, but I don't know, the body composition is so insanely weird. I don't know, the whole body. Oh my god, look at the fingers. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know what we created. We created a monster. Okay. I will pass at the moment. I will pass at the moment on make human. I mean, nice try, but I prefer this one. Definitely. I would definitely prefer this one. No, let me check. Let me check Poser, okay? Poser 12. Buy now. You have to buy it fully, eh? You cannot just use it. Download Poser 12 here. The Premiere 3D Engine animation software. 3D animation character. Okay. Poser download 1.6 gigabyte. Wow, 1.6 gigabyte. I can download it anyway and see. You know? I think we can install it just to see how it looks. Thanks for your interest. You can download. Yeah, licensing. Individual, reseller, educational, multi-seat. Multi-seat is a problem. But let's see. Individual. Poser Pro 11, $99. For $99 we can use it. Okay. Poser 12 for Mac and Windows, 249. This one is kind of pricey, but what do I get? So I just want to know. Okay, I pay $249. Then can I make any possible creature or what? Because, you know, if I can make any possible creature, but it's probably easier to pay again an artist that has Poser already and he bought it and you commission to him. But I want to know the licensing of the. I want to know. Thank you, bro. But I need to know the licensing of the content. Why they're always so bad at explaining the basic things that everyone needs? Fuck. License of content. Maybe there is no license of content, but registering your copy of Poser 12 will unlock over $900 of additional content, including blah 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 blah. Read installation instruction for information. Bro, anyone knows? I play with this in early 2000s. Still need the models. Yeah, but bro, in early 2000, it's 20 years later, so. So I guess, you know, that is a bit different these days. Why they don't the app included 21-day free trial period, after which will be prompt to purchase a license. Okay, what can I do in the 21 days free trial? He's so not explaining anything. Poser license for content. Why is not? Come on. No way. Okay, let's try Poser 12 frequently asked question. Maybe they put it on frequently asked question. Because, you know, if for $200 we can create any number of male and female characters, he has the possibility to make pointed ears automatically for elves. He has, you know, some basic clothes, and the clothes are nice, then maybe we can. But if there is then restriction on everything, then no. You know? Another thing that we can check is this. Unreal Engine. So Unreal Engine Marketplace, because actually, believe it or not, but in the marketplace, there are, and this is something that I wanted to do, but I never did, female model. There are actually models for, there are actually characters, you know. Now, the usual problem with these models is that they are probably created with Poser, probably created with Das 3D and then imported, but we don't care, because if we buy this, we assume that whatever they did, they already fixed the problem, right? Female character, female medieval, female villager. I don't know how to say, but if I search female, is popping up with a million possible thingies. Wow, this one. Yeah, she has pointed ears. But I really like the outfit. I don't think we want it this way though, but at least not the basic. But I think it's a nice outfit that is medieval enough. Right? Ghost lady. Swordman girl. No, I need a villager thingy. Hunter woman. I can search for villager, maybe. Peasant. Yeah, peasant may work if... but his model is shit. The problem is that the model is bad. The model is very, very bad. The model is very, very bad. If I simply search character, right? Yeah, the problem is that they are not dressed, because the most important part for us is the dress. It's the most important part. We don't care too much about the basic model. We care about the dress. This is why the bookmark that we have, which is this one, let me go back. This is why this one is very, very, very interesting to us. Because he has the right shoes, the right clothes, and everything else is correct. So basically we will have to buy this, export it to DAZ 3D, then change the shape of the lady the way we want, and then export this piece, and then recreate the lady. But it's possible, huh? Yeah, but commissioning it is probably also an idea. It's probably also an idea. Amazing how taking a shower can make a... Can you post links? Yes, you can, but you need to avoid the dots. So post like Unreal Engine space com, and then the rest is fine. Otherwise it will be cut off. Okay. Unity 3D store. Game dev net. Could we use poster model in our game? Okay. Yeah, also the www can omit. You can use 2D renders, but you cannot use the actual 3D model. Fuck. Ah, in the sense that they are too high poly. Okay, but we will reduce the high poly. I'm asking from the license point of view. If you create your character yourself without using the default one, then you will have full ownership over the copyright. You can use the models that come with Poser, provided you distribute the data in a proprietary and closed format only readable by your application. GG, what do you mean? And where is this written, by the way? I mean, any format of Unreal is openable, but Poser 6 end user license agreement. Yes, exactly. Can I have the Poser 12 EULA? We found it. We found it. Okay. Content license. Nice. Subject to the terms and condition of the open license fee, company grant you a limited personal, non-transferable and non-sexually licensed without the right to sub-license to reproduce, prepare derivative work based on distribute, prepare derivative work to reproduce. Notwithstanding foregoing, you shall limit the company right to independently create, develop, own, market, distribute, license, license, import, sell, otherwise exploit any content material similar to any derivative work based upon the content. What? Okay, so I can do it. You can export a modified or derivative figure for inclusion in game engines. So yes, it says that you can. It says that you can. 2 weeks later. No, this one is good. This one is good. This one is the license that I wanted. Is this one? Is this one? I can put it under this bookmark, alien female. But it is the so basically it's saying that what they don't want you to do, they don't want you to obviously resell or distribute the models exactly as they are. Because basically will become just reselling their shop content, right? So they don't want you to do. But if you modify them and you ship them inside game engines, you can. So, which can be nice though, huh? Can be nice. Can be nice. So Poser seems to be a bit more open, and obviously it is a bit more open because it's costing money up front. So they have two different business model. That's 3D, you know, is giving you the program for free, but the base human is something you need to pay. These guys are saying, no, you get the program for free. No, sorry, you need to pay the program, right? But you then can use whatever you want and whatever you create, right? Which, by the way, is this one. The problem is that, as usual, is a bit hard to read in this freaking... I don't know why they don't make this thing bigger, but yeah, this is the content license, but I think it's exactly the same as this one. But this part doesn't, you may not. Yeah, but anyway, it looks like you can. The legal terms are always a bit annoying, I have to say. For the normal users, you know, it's always a bit annoying to read a legal agreement. It's always better to have like the human readable form at the top, so where you explain in simple words what you mean, and then and then have the legal license. You are the first guy I see reading the terms. Yes, because I need to use it in my game. That's why. I mean, if you are just a normal user, you don't care. But if you have to use it in your product, you have to be absolutely compliant. I mean, it's not worth, you know, to breach this kind of agreements, you know, and then discover 5 years later that you have to remove some content from your game, or so it's not worth it, really. So it's better if you read them up front. You should read them only when you are embedding. What are other alternatives to DAZ 3D? Blender, Poser, Z Modeler, Rhino. What is Z Modeler? No, I don't want any of your cookie. Disagree to all. Yes, exactly. Sculptris. Make Human. Blender, Poser, Z Modeler, ZBrush, Rhino. Well, okay, Rhino, thank you. I mean, If you develop it from scratch, easy. Face gen modeler. I don't know. I don't know. I think in the future we will make more characters, for our game. So if you want to buy, one license of something that we need, I mean, I think we can. So I'm not opposed to buying stuff. I think we can buy stuff. Right? Visit poster website. No, thank you. Dust 3D Genesis 8.1 people. Yeah, it seems that for Dust 3D we need to buy the basic license. Also for the so we maybe you just joined later, but we did this check already on Dust 3D, which we have here, by the way. So I have it installed. Basically, they ask you to buy the Genesis 8 default character, and the Genesis 8 default character is about $200 or 100 and something. Register. Holy shit. Free trial left. Error detected. Name is missing or invalid. I don't have a serial number, bro. I want the free trial. What? I mean, free trial 2022, but if you ask me a serial number, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean, my friend? What do you mean? You will need the app included 12 days free trial period, after which will be prompted to purchase. You will need the serial number to register and download the additional content. No, okay, the additional I'm fine, but how do I freaking start? Register to get the number? Okay. We are going to register. You know my name, so I think it's fine. Username, plain shift. Email address, you know my email address, so I guess it's not a problem. Password, we will go for this. I need to store it though, because otherwise I will never forget it again. I will never remember it again. Poser 12. The password is this one. Okay. Okay. The confirmation email has been sent. Okay. Easy. We can 3D rendering, confirm registration. Hello. Welcome. Okay. I confirm my registration. Username or email. Okay, now I'm registered, right? Very nice. Very, very nice. Now the problem is, let me just go to the other screen, otherwise you will see my serial number in case they give me one, but I don't think so. But if I go to my profile, can I get my temporary serial number? No, my profile doesn't have anything. My profile is just saying, nothing to see here. GG. GG. Type any name. I don't know. Let me try to click on edit profile and see what happens. Edit profile. Okay. I have no idea. Serial number, bro, I don't have it. Okay, I typed in any name without serial number, which was a required field, and he started. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, but it was a required field. He had an asterisk, and he was saying required field. Hello. Why all the ladies have such hips, and is it normal? I didn't see enough naked ladies in my life, and so I don't recognize the right geometry. Maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. I always look a bit wrong to me. The proportion always look a bit wrong, but maybe not. Maybe it is exactly how it should be. Okay. What can I do? I can rotate. Okay, nice. I can. How many million polygons we are speaking about already? I can scale. I can. So, for example, material, hair. For example, body parts, waist, render. No, render no. Cloth, hair, new group, grow hair. Yeah, grow hair, for example. Can you grow hair? No, eh? What do you mean waist hair? No, head hair. No waist hair. Head hair. I had selected the waist, and so it was going waist hair. No, head hair, new head hair, grow hair length, 3 point something. Length variance, pull back. I don't see any hair at all. Where is the hair? I don't see any hair at all. Why? Oh, I moved the hair. I moved the head. More facial hair make the woman. Yeah, we can. We can. I think we need a tutorial for this. I don't think it will be very easy without a tutorial, boys. No. I don't have any hair. No. Yes. No, yes. He cannot say it. It's going to shit if I try to. Okay. Can I zoom out? Thank you. Why you look like a bit like a little alien with this long neck? Holy shit. Why I cannot ever look to me anymore? Okay. She doesn't want to look front. It's okay. It's not possible anymore to have that look the way. Oh my god, she went crazy, completely crazy. She went completely crazy. Okay, look at me. Oh, nice. You can move the eye. Very nice. You can move the eyes, and I think you can also scale them somehow, maybe. Yeah, that's scaling. You can scale the head. Holy shit. Wow. But why is not growing hair? Okay, let's say that this is very nice. Okay, this is very nice. But probably now I don't have any content. Right? Make movie. Easy. It seems that as a default, it doesn't contain anything that the basic model, I guess. Unless I'm missing something, but body parts, props, waist hair. This is all the stuff that I added myself. So she has the control. So let's say the model is set up, right, for usage, but is not, I mean, it's not like does 3D, right, where you just have the model and you can immediately import clothes and see them and everything else, right, like we did here. It seems that this one, wow, the wireframe, holy moly, this model is basically unusable. This model is unusable. No, I mean, we can reduce it. We can reduce it in oh, finally I found a way. Is Alt plus left click to rotate. But isn't there an example? Like, does this thing include an example of any kind? No, huh? Zero. So it's a bit more, you know. Is a bit less user-friendly, at least at the beginning. So it doesn't really help you much if you don't have specific content. Fuck. It's kind of annoying though, eh? That you have to go, you know, you have to go on YouTube to actually understand how the software works instead of having just a simple tutorial like we had in DAS. In DAS we had a very simple tutorial that was explaining you how to put a character, how to search for stuff. Power? No. Poser. Pam, 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 pam.
Pulls and stretches along with the arm, much like if someone pulled on your arm, your body would respond in a similar way. All the characters in Poser come pre-rigged and set up to move much moves. We've been working shoulder, bodies, but you know how to, and the
I think if you don't download an existing model, you start basically from scratch.
On that symmetry, I want you to navigate, click and to jump right off axis. Select GOTS. We'll have different more control that we are fixed on the hand.
Nice tutorial, bro. Nicely. Nice tutorial. No, I wanted to. I wanted to I think this software, in particular Poser, it is really made for people that are using it kind of professionally. So they will buy the software. They will start with the so you see, for example, this one, right? La Femme. La Femme seems to be, you know, the basic, because La Femme is the, La Femme, by the way, in French, is the same that I have here, you see, La Femme, which means the girl in French. But you see that the basic things, anyway, is already a bundle, right? So basically, if you want to have clothes and stuff, you anyway need to buy it. Which is kind of annoying. So with Poster, you don't get basically anything. I mean, you get a basic model like this, but we don't need a model like this. I need a model with clothes on that looks like a medieval girl, like the one that we saw in Daz. Okay, another thing that I wanted to do this. Okay, now really we didn't find much, but it is a good search. It is a good search because at least it gives me an idea of what we have. No, what is called in Unity is called the asset store or something. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I remember it's called the asset store. Yeah, exactly. You found a free medieval woman. Nice. Oh, let me search here. Medieval female. Dun, 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 dun. Medieval European female. European? Why European? Meaning is not Japanese, or I understand. But like, for example, in this pack, they give you this. Okay, the quality of the video is so bad that you cannot really understand the quality of the model, but it's a female pack of 20 animations. Featuring a photorealistic character, holy shit, which is dressed in Renaissance era clothes. Yeah, I mean, the model is not too bad. I just would like to see it in wireframe, but I was expecting a bit better than that, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. I think it's simpler if I make it, but or if I commission it. I mean, it's not that hard at the end, but they are not really good at female character. They are not really good at that. I will check your link in a second, huh? Almost free. Yeah, if they're under $20 is good. I mean, we can spend $20. It's not a problem. I just don't want to spend like 200 and then having to go with a model that I have to remake completely, you know. And at the end, wait, I pasted it in the wrong place. Nah. I remember this rig. What was this rig? It's 3ds Max biped, eh? Yeah, it's 3ds Max biped, I think, that one. They all look super bad. This one looks better, but obviously it's costly. But I mean, we don't need it. We don't need a warrior. We need just a normal lady. A normal lady. These one are too low poly. I think we will have to design like this. No, I think we will have to do it, boys. There is no chance. Well, this one is not bad though, eh? This one is not bad. This one is not bad. Don't underestimate this one. This one is not bad. He has a full cloth and the proportion seems to be kind of reasonable. The problem is that it's $99. If it was $30, but it's not bad. 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 Do we want it? Do we want this one? I don't know. I mean, it has to be rigged. Obviously, it's not rigged. It says rigged. Yeah, rigged. No. Texture. Yes. Animated. No. Yeah. So this is exactly what we need. So we need a non-rigged. I mean, we don't care about the animations. We don't care about the rig. We don't care about the weight. We don't care. We just need a model with. Can I have a link to this one? It's probably this, huh? I will put it in the bookmarks because anyway, this is the closest. That is the closest that we got. I'm not super excited about the model itself. Like, I don't know. She doesn't look particularly interesting, or but is a normal, you know, medieval girl. The texture is fine. Normal map is fine. $99 for this. But it's not bad actually. It's not bad. CG Trader, you found another one? Nice. Go and search. Go and search for a medieval woman. Because then we can tweak it a bit, you know, to make it special. But this is really a young girl. I was thinking more about. I mean, I think that the age of our characters is more of a middle, you know. I mean, like already adult and not really young. But I think it's also a matter of the texture. But I think it's also a matter of the build, you know, the build of the shoulders. And so I think she's too young. This animation is terrible. This animation is terrible. Why she walks like that? What is going on? Well, she's too young. But what was not the model itself was not too bad, but is I know you want more something like this. I know, but we cannot have it. Okay. Yeah, wooden leg. What was going on? What was going on, boys? What was going on? This one is not bad. The big issue we have it with the. It is basically. Yeah, but it's not too bad. The face is nice. Oh my god, this face is looking bad here. But this face is not bad. The shape seems to be okay. There is a bit of a problem with the 3D. You see the... But we can fix it. You see the weight on this joint is wrong, obviously. I mean, your arm doesn't go down like this, right? But I think it's only a problem of the weight on the model. But the face is nice. The hair is nice. It seems to be relatively low poly. I don't know if you want to have a hair that goes like this, because it means they will always be in front of you, but it's not too bad. I mean, it can be one of the shapes. It's not bad, I would say. It doesn't have shoes, though. We need shoes. It's not bad. It's not bad. By the way, how does our female look really in the picture? Do we have one? Is this weird one? This picture, this drawing was not one of the best actually. It was a bit of a... was probably the worst of the series. Like, the man is very nice. I mean, he has good traits, you know, is characteristic. The girl is a bit weird. So also the pose is a bit weird, but unfortunately we don't have any... we don't have any reference for the girl because we never had one. This one, I think I like the hair and I like a bit the build, but I have a problem with the shoulder. And the problem with the shoulder, you can see it very clearly also here. When, where was that? Can I open only this picture? No, okay, anyway, I can zoom in. You see the problem with the shoulder. There is an evident problem with the shoulders. You see? So they basically placed the... I mean, the rig is placed in the wrong place. So it's not very well made, but you know, we cannot, I mean, if we want to shoot for perfection, the only way is to make it ourselves. And this is not a bad one. This is not a bad one. This, do you recognize it? Do you recognize this level? This is the ALS 3D level. The advanced locomotion, the one that we use. The old level, the ALS version 3. Is the same animation. In fact, she has the... Probably she will mantle as well. Go mantle. Yeah, exactly. It's the same level, and it's the same. So this guy is basically advertising something that is something else. But I mean, not really. I mean, he's advertising his model, but obviously, if you present it like this, it looks like she has a million animations. Actually, she does not, because he's using ALS. It's the same level. It's kind of funny to recognize the stuff, you know, when you... Oh my god. Okay, thank you for the links, by the way. Thank you for the fact that you are searching. Wow, this quality. Yeah, this model is very, very, very high poly. Very, 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 very high poly. But we can reduce it maybe. Do we see only the face? Because I need the full body. Low poly 3D model. Low poly 3D model. Okay. I mean, what is your concept of low poly? Your concept of low poly is 65,000 triangles. Okay. 65,000 triangle is a low poly character. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that you cannot see the full model. It's like if he only has the upper part. I don't know. I like offer price. I like this button, offer price. Say, okay, I mean, I want to buy it, but maybe it's under comments or review. Awesome. Does emoticon slay blend shapes? Great wood. Just another person say like, look at this answer. I really like to buy this for my Viking game, but there is way too much work to get this working in the game. Yeah, I think it means the poly count. Arrow to scroll or black on black? These arrows, you mean? Ah, yes, thank you. Yeah, not exactly black on black, but yes, because I'm using the dark theme, this dark reader. So yes, it's making the page darker. Just because I care about my eyes. I don't know. I like the dark theme more. Wow, it's a very good model, by the way. It's a very good model. I really, really like it. The problem is, it looks a bit like a warrior of some kind. I mean, it's not really, but it's very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I mean, the dress, the quality. Look at the quality. Look at the quality. So it's really 65,000 polygons. Okay, so it's something that we cannot afford, but we can reduce it. We can decimate it in. And also, she looks very beautiful as well. So which is great. But I don't think we can. I mean, we need more of a peasant. You know, the basic cloth should be, or not. Do we want more of an adventurer, or do we, because you know what is the problem? The problem is that if we make the basic model like this, so imagine the basic model like this, and then we have NPC. All the female human NPC will look like this. So what I mean is that if it's too characterized, it will be kind of out of place, right? While this one, just to go back to the one that I like, if I go back to this one, right, which we may buy only the clothes. So that is, you know, more of a typical, you know, mid-range medieval cloth that we can change a bit the colors and is already giving some variation, you know, and it will not make it super weird if you find the same one on 3 or 4 characters. So need a base model in underwear? No, because we don't have underwear. So our basic, we decided also for performance point of view to have the basic model with clothes on, and I think is a good choice. I think it's a good choice. If we really want to swap, you know, we can swap the whole legs piece, and we can make a different type of pants, right? So I think it's a game design, is a game architecture choice, right? If you want to do it one way or the other. I love this model, by the way. It's beautiful. I can put it in the bookmarks, but it's very, very nice. If you have to make like a single player game with a hero, I mean, and the female hero can exactly be this one, and I think would be very nice for the player, because the quality, also the earrings and the braid here, the hair is very well made. Also the quality of the dress and the boots, so it's a very nice model. But But I don't know. I think we will commission it, boys. I was having a bit more hope for the DAS 3D actually, but this is more of a basic one. This is more Skyrim setting, right? So with more basic. Nah, the proportions are all fucked up. Look at the sides of the shoulders compared to the sides of the hips, compared to the length of the, I don't know, it's all, this model is all fucked up. This one seems to be the same guy. I mean, the same guy, I mean the same modeler, or it's basically the same quality. Ah, look at the poly count. But we can reduce it. Poly count is insane. Poly count is insane. It is not exactly the typical the typical female peasant, huh? This one could be, but it's too low poly. Now here we have the opposite problem, right? That they made it too simple. Really too simple. I will get to your link in a second. 70 million polygons. But we can reduce it. We can definitely reduce it. It looks a bit too much like an adventurer, but maybe removing this belt and keeping the two belts in the middle. The problem is that this is already an armor, so this would be like the second level, but removing the shield, removing the sword, obviously, removing the belt, it is not too bad. I mean, we will have a lady with pants, but that's okay. Ah, they have two versions.